All right, guys, welcome back. I am so happy that you're here. I'm also really sorry that there has been I don't know, a couple of months probably since I uploaded a video here. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be both an update on homeschooling so far and an update on the channel. I don't know if I'll make this change before or after you watch this video, so you may have already seen it. We'll get into that, a full explanation. It's kind of like I said on Instagram stories yesterday. This is either going to make people happy or really bum them out / annoy them / make them be like, ugh, I'm out of here, which is totally fine, guys. Listen, let's start with that. Let's just go ahead and start with the news. Then we'll get into the homeschool update. That way I don't have to beat around the bush or anything. So number one, I hope you're well. I hope y'all have had great fall, Thanksgiving, all kinds of stuff. Busy time. So the long and short of it is this is no longer going to be a homeschooling only channel. I know that that's going to make some people really bummed out, but here's the thing. There's so much to talk about at the beginning of a school year, like what curriculum we've chosen and how we're going to organize things and what our schedule is going to be and all this kind of stuff. But then once you get into sort of the day-to-day, I don't want to call it monotony, but once you just kind of get into it, there's not a lot to update on. That's just how I feel. I feel like I don't have as many videos to make, which means this channel stays dormant. I mean, sure, I could show a day in the life here or there, or take you on some lessons with us every once in a while, but it's not something I can do regularly because I have 7 kids. So it's enough for me to just get the stuff done, let alone try to film it and, film it all cutesy, artsy, fartsy and make it entertaining for people to watch and all that kind of stuff. There's so much that goes into creating videos here on YouTube. And I know a lot of people, either they make videos themselves and they understand, or they just simply understand, and some people don't. And that's okay, but I'm just here to speak my truth today and to explain to you what the changes are going to be, what's going on, and why. Like I said, so this channel is going to be morphing into my personal channel, if you will. So we have This Gathered Nest, which is like our family channel. Originally started out as a personal channel, then got morphed into a family channel, just sort of based on the kind of content people were wanting to see and what we were enjoying making and what was on our hearts at the time to share and talk about. And so that really has taken on a life of its own. It's, sort of a big deal around here. And so we want to keep that sort of family type content. Not just necessarily vlogs, but just very family related content, big family, adoption related, all that kind of stuff is going to stay over on This Gathered Nest on our family channel. So that means that I have no place for the stuff that I just like to have fun with. I just kind of been this sounds real stupid, but almost like a dream of mine to have a channel where I could just talk about whatever in the heck I want to talk about. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's friendly for brands. It doesn't matter if it fits in the family category. It doesn't matter if it's oh, but my subscribers don't want to see that necessarily. Only some want to see that. And I just really want a place where I can take everything that's in here, all the stuff that I like to have fun with, my hobbies, things that I do off camera and, things I like to play around with and stuff like that. And a lot of times it's stuff that you guys ask me about on Instagram and in the vlogs, but it just doesn't fit there really well. So a personal channel is the perfect place for it. I get so many questions about makeup tutorials and hair tutorials and skincare and cleaning routines and all kinds of stuff, recipes that just don't seem to fit really well as standalone videos over on This Gathered Nest. But here, I could just literally put up whatever I want. And if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. If you're here for it, you're here for it. If you're not, you're not, and that's okay too. I fully understand that by taking this from being This Gathered Schoolhouse to just being Angela Braniff, and for lack of a better term, I was gonna call the channel the Angie Edit, but I decided just to go with my name, Angela Braniff. But that's basically what it is. It's the Angie edit. It's an edit of all the things that I enjoy, the things that bring little sparks of joy to my life and that I want to talk about and share about with you guys. I love, love, love beauty products. It's been a love of mine since I was in high school. And I just thought, you know, my main motivation for making videos like that is not because I'm some expert or makeup guru or gonna teach you how to do like Instagram eyes and drag queen concealer. It's because I think there's so much noise in the market today with products and things that are available. It's almost, it's completely overwhelming. And so I love the idea of me sort of helping y'all to cut through the noise and me trying different things, products, devices, things like that, and letting you know what I think, if I think they're worth your time and your money. Because it is like a hobby for me, I'm gonna be trying those things anyways. I buy those things, I use those things, I try things all the time. But this would be a great way for y'all to, you know, for y'all to consider whether something you feel like is really worth it. Yeah, so anyways, that's just part of it. It won't be every video, but I think what I'm gonna do, and let me know what y'all think. Listen, try to be nice, okay? Listen, I know it's not gonna be for everybody, but you don't gotta be mean. Like, it's okay if you're disappointed, I understand, but you don't have to be mean. But what I'm thinking of doing as like a little Yahoo, let's get this started and that kind of thing, is to do Vlogmas on this channel. And by Vlogmas, I mean Videomas, I don't know, to put up a video every day or nearly every day between December 1st and December 24th, just to get a lot of good content over here, give you guys an idea of the kind of content I'm going to be making on this channel, just as well as like a little something fun for you guys to know that there'll be a little video here every day. Some of them will be short, you know, 2 to 3 minutes. Some will be longer depending on what they are. If it's a video with me just talking, you know it'll be longer because I like to talk. But I just thought that would be fun, a way to kick off this personal channel. A lot of people who have family YouTube channels also have personal channels because it just feels like it makes sense. The audiences tend to be very divided. Either you're somebody who likes to watch sit-down videos, maybe you're a mom and you just prefer to watch those while you're cooking or something like that, so it's something that you can really just listen to. You don't have to actually be looking at it if you don't want to be, or maybe you do want the hair tutorials and makeup stuff, versus people who just want like the family entertainment vlogs. You want to watch our family go to the zoo, you want to watch our family do Christmas morning, you want to watch like the family stuff and the kids stuff and all of that. If I can be just 100% honest, I don't know if I've ever said this on my channel, I do watch some family vloggers, but very, very few. Because for me, I would just rather play with my own kids than watch somebody else's kids play. And I know a lot of you guys feel that way. And so I want to be making content that, not that I'm trying to please everybody, but I want to be making content that is stuff I like to talk about and that I enjoy watching myself, as well as the type of content that people really like to see from us as far as the family vlogs go. And we love having those for memories for ourselves and everything. So hopefully that makes sense. I love both things and I want to be able to do both things. There will still be homeschooling content on this channel from time to time, like today's video, even though I've talked for like 12 minutes. Today's video is an update on how things are going for us with our homeschool year, and I will probably do end of year recaps, or if anything major changes, I will share that. Keep sharing, like doing videos about homeschool curriculum choices for next year, and when we get our RV and we start traveling, what homeschooling items we're bringing in the RV and how we're handling homeschool on the road. I'll still share all of that stuff here. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you're not just like, ugh. I mean, you might be so annoyed, and that's okay. Again, I understand. I'm not trying to say you got to be happy with every decision that I make, or that I just like expect everybody to be like, oh yeah, sure, I subscribed for homeschooling content, but sure, I'll stick around for makeup and cleaning and hair and all that stuff. Like, that might not be your jam, and I totally get it. I'm never trying to dupe you into subscribing or watching videos that you don't want to watch. So that is the channel update. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know some of you will be, and so that excites me. Let me know down below in the comments what kind of videos you want to see. I literally made a list of like 50 videos, and I'm plucking out the ones I want to do for Vlogmas here. So yes, I'm very, very excited about that. There'll be tons of content coming here. very soon over the next few weeks. So that's the update, but let me know if there's anything you specifically want to see down below in the comments. Now, as far as homeschooling, let's chat about that now that we're through that, and people have probably already clicked out because they're so annoyed and mad. So the year has gone really well for us so far. I've been very pleased. We've had to make, and I did a video about this before, we did have to make some changes to how we were doing it. The schedule that I thought we would be able to keep was just not possible. So we are having to divide it up where the older girls are doing their independent work while I or CR am doing, and I don't know how much I've talked about that, but this year he has really jumped in and is doing a lot with homeschooling with the kids. So I'll share more on all that later because there's valid reasons for it. I'm in the process of writing a book. So I'm trying to balance all of these things and he's jumping in and helping, which is amazing. So he has been helping a lot with Noah, Jonah, Rosie, and girls are doing their independent work, and then they come back to me for our group studies. So that's been helping a lot as far as the schedule goes. It's gotten us to a place where we get done with school pretty quickly, which is awesome. Or when we get done with like the sit down book work of school. Y'all know when you're homeschoolers, it's like life schooling, school's constantly happening. Also, I'm really sorry that I sound like raspy, and I've been sick the last few days, so my voice sounds a little bit strange, and I apologize for that. The schedule had to mix it up a little bit, but as far as the actual curriculums that we chose, so far, we still really like everything. We are still absolutely loving teaching textbooks online. For math is amazing. Noah has added in, he did the Good and the Beautiful's K math, which was a little, I don't know. I like it, but we're pulling stuff out of it as well as using Matthew C. So we're combining those two for him. It just works a little bit better. I am actually in the process, and I'll probably do a separate video about this, of finding I found a curriculum online for Rosie because she's been doing what we've been doing, and she's doing really, really well. Y'all, she knows, like, I feel like she's on the cusp of reading, but she's just not quite there. So there is a program that's made specifically for children with Down syndrome, and it's to help them learn to read because as the research that I've done has shown that children with Down syndrome tend to learn to read through sight words first. Not always, but through sight words first. And then once they have like a large vocabulary of sight words, like a large sight word bank to pull from in their minds, then you can start more phonics type stuff. So we're looking into it. I've tried to order it, but then it was sold out. So now I'm waiting for it to come back. And we're going to give that a whirl with her and see how that goes. But they're doing really well. I can't say that there's anything that we've used curriculum-wise that we've stopped using altogether. There was one book that we traded out at the beginning when we were doing history. The first book, The Golden Goblet. It was a little violent for my kids' sensibilities. Every kid is different in terms of what. I think Noah probably would have been fine with continuing to read it, but the girls were a little like, they just don't like it, got a little violent. So we decided to skip that book for the read aloud. It had a lot of really, really good historical stuff in it. Some really good meaty things. I mean, y'all, there were words in that book that even I was like, I don't really know how I'm supposed to say this. I'm sure I'm butchering these Egyptian names. I was learning stuff reading it. Like, to me, it's a book an adult could read and learn stuff for sure. But it just wasn't like a great fit for the kids. But other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Everything else has just been going really well. That's what I'm saying, is I feel like I don't know what other videos to make because it's just like, we're just plugging away and doing our schoolwork. So it's like, so yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you have any other questions. If there's anything more specifically you want to see, I could do a video about that. That's the update though. School's going great. We're going to take a little bit of a break for the holidays, but not much. As y'all know, we're year-round homeschoolers and we take breaks at different times. We've taken a lot of different like vacations and trips and things. So we have been taking chunks of time out since earlier this year when we started. So we don't do the traditional like fall break and Christmas break and all that kind of stuff. So we'll probably school right up until the couple of days before Christmas, and then we'll get right back into it a day or two after. So that's just how we like to do things. But yeah, that's the update, and let me know, like I said, if you guys have any other questions. Again, like I said, I know this decision to make this more of a all-encompassing channel is not going to please everyone. But the beauty of it is like I've said a million times, you get to choose what your experience on the internet is like. And so if the new content I'm putting out isn't for you, that is totally okay. So yeah, that's it though for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the update and everything. Like I said, I'm hoping that some of you guys are excited because we've got some really fun videos and content coming your way over the next few weeks. So be sure to subscribe if you have not already and you are interested in the type of content that's going to be coming here to this channel. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. I know I blabbed on for a really long time, so I appreciate it if you've made it all the way to the end. I would give you a gold sticker if I had one, but I don't. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again very soon with some really fun and exciting, all kinds of fun videos. All right, bye guys.